Alright, so today's the day. We're on our way. We're headed down to Lake Hartwell in Anderson, South Carolina. Fish the BFL All American. It actually is my daughter's birthday right now, November 8th, 2020. I hit the road at about 11:45 on the 7th. Almost midnight. About an hour. Drive years ago. About another 14 hours. But I'll keep you posted as we go. Should be an awesome journey. I'm excited for this event, and can't wait to see what the All American has to hold. Touch back in soon. Alright, so we hammered out that ride. I got in about 3 o'clock last afternoon, I guess you would say. Took me a little over 15 hours. Not too bad. Only ran into traffic in one spot, so it wasn't awful. But we have officially made it. We are at Lake Hartwell, as you can see in the background. Today we have the official check-in registration. It starts at noon and goes to 4, and then we have our meeting at 6 o'clock. For now, I'm just gonna cruise around a little bit, check out Lake Hartwell and the surrounding community, and see what we got to do around here for a little while before check-in, and get ready, get my tackle and my gear together to get ready to start do some fishing here tomorrow. 1 day of practice, and then we got 3 days of the event. Top 10 qualify for the final day, so we'll touch back.
Up with your numbers. I'm going to call your boat number. I'm not going to wait till you go through the whole field to come out until I call another one. But it is 7:30. Everybody have a good safe day. Boat number 1. Boat number 2.
Jeff is coming up on stage.
Jeffrey Perry coming to us from the TBF, the Bass Federation. I know Daniel talked a little bit about the TBF earlier. The Bass Federation partners in fishing with FLW. Jeffrey Perry from South Berwick, Maine. I want to make sure we got M-E-M-I-M-S-M-O-M-A, but M-E is Maine. Again, there's bass in Maine, correct? That's right, that's right. How many months of the year do you get to fish? 6 months. So these guys get a 6-month year head start on you down here. He's got one on the scales, one on the co-angler side coming to us, and a good one. If you're going to catch one, catch a 2.5 pounder. About 2 pounds and 4 ounces. Fish right there. We'll put those back into our FLW live release boats.
Right, Jeff.
A lot of guys make it to the All American. Yeah. Usually it's a chance of a lifetime. But this next man in the scales has not been there but once.
Alright, so time for a little Lake Hartwell recap. Thanks for following along the journey. What an awesome experience. Had a blast. The guys were great. FLW was awesome. Just Lake Hartwell is an absolutely beautiful area. Great to check out the surrounding community and to do some fishing out there. So for me, I had awesome draws. Day 1, I had Ryan Davidson, and day 2, I had Mitch Crane. Great dudes. We had a blast. Awesome to share a boat with those 2 guys. Mainly everybody was doing the same kind of deal. They were all fishing cane piles, and some guys are fishing brush. A lot of these guys spend a lot of time out there graphing these fish, or graphing these cane piles and brush. and the spots would hold tight to that cover. The boaters would pull up with their Panoptics, and they would see the fish sitting in the brush. They would try to lure the fish out just to see if they were aggressive. If they weren't aggressive, they'd give a couple casts in there, probably with a moving bait, see if they could get them to bite at where those fish were at, and then switch a few baits up here and there, and then go finesse tactics, drop shot, shaky heads, those kind of deals, and try to get one to bite. And we didn't spend more than 10 or 15 minutes at each cave pile, so I mean, you're hitting 40-50 spots a day. You're running and gunning. So as a cove for me in the back of the boat, I mean, you're really hoping to run into an unmarked pile that they don't have marked off to the sides or whatnot. So I spent a lot of time dragging a drop shot. That's what I did. I caught, let's see, 5 fish at the event, and out of the 5, 4 were caught on a drop shot for me. Day 1 I had 2 small ones for 204, and then day 2, almost on back-to-back casts, I caught 2 good ones. I ended up weighing 3 that day for 610, so it was a better day. It was just really tough. About a month ago, if you watched the Northern Open, the Bass Northern Open, the topwater bite was a big thing. Fish would come up schooling all around, throw topwater in there, and most likely you get a blow up or get bit. These these fish had been conditioned to those kind of things. They'd seen a lot of baits. That lake has had a lot of pressure over the last 2 months. A lot of major events going out of there. So they were tight. It sounds like the key was to go small. So you'd see those fish come schooling around, and it was hard to get a bite. I caught one on a jerk bait schooling, but other than that, I didn't get hardly any other schooling bites other than striped bass. So I mean, I caught a few nice stripers, but not the intended species. But yeah, so I mean, my go-to bait was KVD Dream Shot. I caught all my better fish on that. It's what worked for me. A lot of guys are throwing robo worms. I went with my confidence bait. It's what I throw back here. It worked there. What's crazy to think that, a few months ago I was out here fishing 60-65 feet of water, throwing the Dream Shot, catching smallies, and you go all the way down 1,000 miles to Lake Hartwell, and you throw the same bait, doing the same thing for a totally different kind of fish than spotted bass. But it was pretty cool experience. FLW does it right. We got fed breakfast in the morning, bag lunches were ready to go. A couple nights they had dinners to go. Weigh-ins were seamless. They had, you pull your boat out, leave your fish in the live well, they call you up, you get in the line, go through the bump tanks, right on stage, and you're in and out of there. Obviously it takes a little while because they're doing the production for the TV and stuff, but it's still cool to see. Hotel was awesome. Like I said, they took care of everything. For me, I mean, this journey started with me fishing the TBF state qualifier, and then I fished the semifinals, came in second for New Hampshire, but the first place guy couldn't go. So I got to go to national championship, and national championship, at Grand Lake, I had an awesome time, and ended up winning that division, which got me this free entry into the All American. Day 2, I like I said, I had a better day, 610. Had I had that day 1, I'd have made the cut to the final day, top 10, but I didn't. My goal was to, move up a few spots and try to make a little bit more money and come home. Everybody gets paid in this event. Last place gets $750, and then the next cutoff was 30th, and then 20th, and then top 10. So I was 44th after day 1, and I ended up climbing up to 25th. So I made a little bit more money. I went from $750 to $1,000. I'll take it. I didn't pay to get in the event. They paid for my travel and my hotel. So like I said, just a crazy awesome experience, and I am going to do whatever it takes to get back there one day. It's a little tough for us around here because we don't have a whole lot of BFLs close by. You got to go to like the Potomac and Chesapeake and all that, and it can be a bit of a haul from the Northeast. So I'll keep going, try to get through the TBF. Like I said, awesome experience, awesome opportunities at your disposal through the TBF. They love the partnership. A couple TBF guys from the national championship came in the top 10 co-anglers. It's great to see. Congrats to the winners. Awesome. Just an awesome event with really great dudes. Incredible sticks in this tournament. And yeah, that's all I had. It took me about 16 hours to get home. My plan was just to hammer out that journey. My schedule's all messed up because I've been getting up in the middle of the night and just driving at night, and so I can drive during the day at the final stretches. But got home a couple days ago. I woke up wide awake 2:30 in the morning yesterday, so I unpacked everything, put everything back at its home where it belongs. All the rods are up. I'll do some final tweaking for the winter months here, but I got 5 or 6 months now before I'm back in the tournament game. So thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate all the support from everybody. I try to keep everybody posted on social media at the journey. I can't thank my mom and dad enough for making the trek up from Florida to come watch. I know they had an incredible time. I wish I had more spare time, but these events take a lot of time away. They take all day, and then you prep and tackle at night. But I appreciate them making that journey, and I appreciate everybody else following along. Again, thanks for your time, and I appreciate you all. Have a great day.